is Zachary English. Before I start, I would like to thank the staff of HTS, my family, and especially my parents. Without my mom and dad, I wouldn't have been able to get here. Mom, you've always been a guiding light to me, showing me the right way when I make mistakes. And Dad, you've always been a source of advice and a role model to me. Thank you. Ever since I've joined HTS in first grade, the one thing that stood out to everyone I talked to was how small our classes were. I never really thought about it because my classes have always been this way, but now I realize how lucky I really am. Over 8 years, I've been able to make friends with everyone in my grade, and some I probably know too well. This all started in first grade during recess when I walked up to a kid and said, "Hey, we're in the same class. Do you want to be friends?" Now I don't remember who this was addressed to, but I do know that it started blossoming friendships with all of my classmates. In high school, I know it won't be the same and there will be a lot more students. Throughout the year, I was always hoping that most of the students from Harding would be going to Madison. I realized pretty early on that this was not the case, but I hope this means I get a new opportunity to make new friends in high school. The small classes aren't the only perk of HTS. At Harding, we also have an amazing group of teachers that have helped us through our middle school years, and I would like to say thank you to a few of them. Miss Wern, you've always pushed my love for reading and let me show my creativity. I've always loved some of the projects we've done, especially the Shakespeare play, where you let me show off my creativity while doing the play. I hope that these 2 years were as meaningful to you as they were to me. Lauscher, while Chinese has always been a bit of a struggle for me, you've always been there to help me. I've always loved our Chinese New Year projects and our looks into Chinese culture. Thank you for helping me in my journey to learn another language. Mr. O, you've always been a great teacher and friend for me, and all of the 8th grade. Even though I was never in chorus, I feel like we've had a fun and eventful year with you. From every day in homeroom to your basketball coaching to the middle school play. I've always felt like you were a big part of my HTS career. The teachers in school have made these past 8 years my favorite in my life. Even though I still have a few days left of school, I can already miss my classrooms and the hallways of the school leaving me. When I look back, I hope I'll remember how lucky I was to have a small group of classmates and friends. And at least while I go off to Madison, I can feel assured that this school has prepared me for high school and the challenges of the world.